your smile. TWT, don't touch that dial. Kick your feet up and relax for a while. The only thing we really wanna do is see you smile. The only thing we
Good morning, guys. It's another beautiful day in Zamunda or Venice. I am at Detweiler's. I'm getting ready to go in to get some fresh, last-minute fresh ingredients. Sorry, guys, this is windy, and I'm already off balance over there. But I'm just headed in to get some thyme, some fresh ginger, and some habanero peppers for my curry paste. Marinade that I'll be using and making today. Alright guys, headed in. Oh, all these fresh strawberries. Good. Jungle in there, super like mad crowded, as a New Yorker would say, but I got what I needed to get and I'm out and I'm headed back to my car now. Head home to make my curry paste. Alright guys. Alright, real quick guys, these are the basic components. These are the basic components of my curry paste. So usually I use fresh garlic, cloves, but today I'm using minced, and I usually like to use kosher salt, but I'm using iodized today, which is okay. You can use table salt. And I use extra virgin olive oil. This right here is my favorite curry powder, the Badia curry powder, Jamaican style. I find that to be the most flavorful and the most potent and authentic flavor, so that's the one that I usually get. I've got 2 habanero peppers, and I've got fresh ginger and thyme that I picked up from Detweiler's. Only spent about $3 and some change, so I love that place. It's really cheap there. Anyways guys, I'm getting ready to put everything in my blender, and yeah, let's make some curry paste, guys. Alright, so I'm loading everything up in the I'm loading everything up in the blender. So we have 1 habanero, 2 habanero. We've got a couple of roots here of fresh ginger. You can see, so that's going in. Fresh thyme. I don't bother to like remove the stems because they're all going to get liquefied anyway. With the curry powder, I'm kind of going to eyeball it, but you can do like at least, I got cut off there. With the curry powder, you want at least 2 tablespoons You could even do a 1/4 cup. I know I have a little over 2 tablespoons in there. I've already put in my salt. Now I'm gonna put in my olive oil to help the paste be more, a little bit more manageable. So I'm adding in my olive oil. You want at least a couple tablespoons of that as well. So I'm gonna see how this does, the consistency. I might have to add a little water. I ended up adding a 1/4 cup of water to help it loosen up. So that's about the consistency that I like my curry paste. And I'm gonna get ready and pour that over my beef ribs. So I usually like to use this marinade on my beef short ribs, and I like to use it on my oxtails when I get them. And I also like to use it on lamb chops. So I usually use it for curry lamb, curry beef. When I make my curry beef, it's a combination of oxtail, beef short ribs, and stew beef. But today I'm just going to be marinating some beef ribs. All right, how'd I do? How's the marinade? You need a spoon.
I'm black. Yeah, it's spicy. Golly, like Uncle Benny say, it's gonna burn me up. Jocelyn.
Look, you gotta put that habanero in there. It's gotta have that kick.
There's like 3 of them in there.
No, I only put 2.
Yeah, it's hot.
It's hot. It's good though.
Good, yeah.
All right. So here are my beef ribs, and I'm going to just pour my curry paste marinade over top of them. And I'm gonna let them marinate at least 30 minutes before putting them in the slow cooker. Let Randall pour them over. That's my sous chef. That's good, because that's a lot of marinade. That's a lot of marinade. I probably be able to save some. That was a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna save some for something else. So there it is. We're just gonna rub that in. I know it doesn't look the most appetizing, but I'm telling you, yes, the aroma is so fragrant. It is like so good. I know what it looks like, guys. Don't come for me. Don't come for me calling it diarrhea paste. This is the good stuff right here when you're doing curry for your chicken, your beef, your lamb. This marinade is slamming, and honestly, I would take it up a notch. You want to take it up a notch, add some fresh green scallions, some potatoes, some carrots, and it's good. I mean, you have a legit and authentic curry. So he's gonna rub that in. I might have him chop up the ribs later. I probably should have had him do that first, but he's been pretty busy this morning. Anyways, this is gonna marinate for at least 30 minutes. I'm gonna take it off because I know y'all tired of looking at this marinade. Alright. Okay, so we got our crock pot slow cooker ready. We're adding a little bit of water and flour to the the casserole dish. And a little water, a little bit more. Alright, that's good, that's good. I don't want it to be waterlogged. Just about an inch of water you want to put in there, at least an inch to an inch and a half. I like to make mine with a little bit of a thick gravy. A little bit of a thick gravy I like to make my curry with. So yes, now that's good. This one, like a couple tablespoons of flour. That's a little more than a couple tablespoons. But you want at least a couple of tablespoons, 1/4 cup. Now where's the whisk at? Gotta whisk it in. You gotta stir it in. I'm gonna stir that in.
Mommy.
Alright, gonna whisk that in. Really good. Get rid of the lumps.
Whose camera is that? Is that your camera, Mommy? Or you're in my camera?
Alright, gonna add in our ribs now, and we're gonna turn this up to high because we're getting a late start. So it's gonna cook for about 4 hours. Alright, there to go. There we go. So that's gonna cook down on high for about 4 hours in our crock pot. It doesn't look like much now, but later you're gonna see a nice thick gravy. We're gonna put it over rice. Gonna have some plantains, and it's gonna be really good. All right. It's been a couple of hours, and as you can see, the gravy is starting to thicken. That's how you make a homemade gravy. I mean, the fat from the beef ribs is definitely probably rendered down and helped it to thicken up. All the juices from the fat with that flour and water. And we have a nice, thick, flavorful gravy. Look at that. Nice and thick. So that's how you make a gravy in your crock pot. Easy peasy. So, yep. Alright guys, we'll be back later.
Is it called curry sauce?
Oh, that took forever.
Curry sauce?
Randall was feeling creative with the plantains. There we have it.
Curry sauce?
Plantains, curry beef rib,
Curry sauce is spicy.
over brown rice. Alright guys, we're gonna call it a night.
You know what it is.
Show us some love.
Little red and bunny tracks.
Subscribe now.
Ride with